Making Schindler's List was an experience that truly changed my life. Filming just outside the gates of Auschwitz-Birkenau, I realized that had I been standing on that exact spot at a different point in time, I more than likely would have been killed too. I remember talking to a lot of survivors during the production. How did you survive?
By miracle.
It was one of the first moments that made me realize that there were many, many stories that needed to be told. That's how the Shoah Foundation began. It began, I guess, my wanting to continue Schindler's List.
It was a tremendous undertaking. The original collection was taken in 56 countries and in 32 languages.
Je mène une interview de Madame Annie Abelansky.
The location is London, England.
Henryk Mandelbaum, w języku polskim.
Malka de Hausmann.
The survivors gave us their testimonies so that we would tell the world and educate future generations.
I'm at an age where I don't know how much longer I'll be here. I felt it's important that it's not forgotten.
The survivors who give us their stories trusted us to hold on to those stories and teach with them far into the future. So it's our responsibility to preserve them, to make sure that they're here now and 100 years from now.
Dorrance-Life is a place where we explore ideas of all kinds. We want our students to understand the world as broadly as we can, and the Shoah Foundation does that. It really addresses humanistic problems. From a research perspective, this is an unbelievable tool, thinking not only about our own scholarship, not only about what we can accomplish here at USC, but what we can put out there in the world.
This archive is based at USC, but we have many university partners around the world. We work with faculty and students in many disciplines. Students are watching testimony in their own languages, learning what it means to be human, and to go through that experience and make it a part of their story in the world today.
We're going to be listening to individual stories because history happens to individuals.
Two little boys came in and they were looking at my father, just staring at him. The one said, well, we were told when you look a Jew in the eye, you can see the devil in there. He says, I just wanted to see if that's true. A little 8-year-old kid.
Genocides have not stopped since the Holocaust. It's really important to expand the archive with new content.
We're now collecting testimony from a variety of different genocides that have taken place in recent history. We really cannot compare human suffering, but we do need to understand better and deeper the causes and consequences of violence and genocidal societies. And we're also capturing testimonies from current and ongoing conflicts and partnering with media and other organizations to ensure that the survivors' testimonies are heard and action is taken.
All these examples of intolerance and racial hatred have to be taught so the young people, the next generation, will never allow this to ever happen again.
Young people are forming who they want to be. They're developing their identity. They're figuring out what they think about things, how they should be behaving.
I always feel guilty, like if something happens to someone else and I just sit by and watch because I don't want to get involved. And I think it's important that you do get involved.
There will be occasions when we have to